Good day everyone, my name is Micaela Digman and now we are going to discuss regarding the intellectual revolution. The intellectual revolution, all rooted during the Age of Enlightenment, wherein many writers and thinkers began to question established beliefs. Now let's start with Copernican revolution. This revolution all started with Aristotle's study regarding astronomy, which was later on revolutionized by Nicholas Copernicus. This has caused the paradigm shift of how the Earth and the Sun were placed in the heavens or universe. So there are two kinds of major study regarding it: the heliocentric model and the Ptolemaic model. Ptolemaic model was disregarded because it states that the Earth is in the middle of the universe, which was later on another model, which is the heliocentric model, was proved. It states that the Sun is in the middle, or it is in the center of the solar system. So there are different astronomers during the ancient times. They are Aristotle, Aristarchus, Hipparchus, Claudius Ptolemy. He's the one who proposed the Ptolemaic model. Next is Nicholas Copernicus, and there's also Galileo Galilei and Johann Kepler. So they are 7 astronomers during the ancient times. They had given great contribution in the field of astronomy.
So the second topic is the Darwinian Revolution. So this revolution started when Charles Darwin, a biologist from England, published a book entitled The Origin of Species. So in this book, it emphasized that humans are the result of an evolution. So because of Charles Darwin's findings, this brought a great impact on how people approach biology since then. So according to Charles Darwin, evolution takes place through a process called natural selection. So what is natural selection? Natural selection is the process by which organisms that are more suited to their surroundings survive, while those that are not suited to that surrounding, the environment that they are in, they do not survive. So Charles Darwin gave 3 reasons why natural selection occurs. So the first one is overproduction and variation. So what is this? What is overproduction and variation? So variation is a feature of natural populations, and every population produces more offspring than its environment can manage. So as a result of this, those individuals who have the best genetic fitness for the environment will have offspring that can compete more successfully in that environment. So the second one is competition and selection. So competition reveals which varieties are more successful, which allows those creatures to survive or persist. So the creatures that survived are more likely to reproduce and pass on their traits to their descendants. And the last reason is the environmental change. So the environment does not change for the organism, but rather, according to Charles Darwin, it is the organism that has to change for the environment. So if an organism does not survive in the environment that he is in, that species or organism will die, and they will not be able to reproduce.
Now let's all move forward to Freudian revolution. We already know who Sigmund Freud is. He is quite well known in the field of psychology, most especially in the field of psychoanalysis. He is the one who discovered the psychoanalysis method, wherein he explained how human mind works and how to cure mild mental illnesses. And he also developed a topographical and structural model of the mind, as well as the 5 psychosexual stages. So now let's start with the topographical model of the mind. So there are four structure in the model of the mind. So there is the conscious mind, unconscious mind, preconscious mind, and subconscious mind. So the conscious mind is the mind that's aware. We're quite aware of everything that goes around us. Next is the unconscious mind. This is the mind that's unaware of what's going on around. So just when we sleep, we are quite unaware of what's going on around us. The third one is the preconscious mind. It consists of memories or retrieved memories, as well as the discussions lately. So it belongs to the preconscious mind. And lastly, there's the subconscious mind. It is consist of primitive desires, wishes, or impulse, which is mediated by the preconscious mind. So again, the four structural model of the mind are the conscious mind, unconscious mind, preconscious mind, and subconscious mind. Let's all move forward to another lesson. The structural model of Freud. It is consist of ego, id, and superego. So ego is us. It is the part of us that operates the both conscious and unconscious mind. Then next there's id. It is the one that dictates us to do or to follow our impulsive and intrusive thoughts. It oftentimes leads to troubles, and we oftentimes suffer afterwards. Then we are oftentimes saved by the third one, which is the superego. It tells us to be socially responsible and to behave in an acceptable manner. So ego is me, it is my demon, and superego is the angel. So ego, id, and superego. So those are the three parts of the structural model of the mind. So lastly, let's all move forward to Freud's 5 psychosexual stages. So there are oral stage, anal stage, phallic stage, latent stage, and genital stage. Oral stage is from 1 year old, from 0 to 1 year old. So our erogenous zone, or we get pleasure through our mouth. The next is the anal stage, from 1 to 3 years old, and the erogenous zone is the anus, from our bowel movement and also our bladder control. We get pleasure through our anus and through our bladder. Then the third one is the phallic stage, so it's from 3 to 6 years old. Erogenous zone is the genitals, so this is the part wherein we start to grow curious about what goes down there at our private parts. So we already try to discover how to draw pleasure from down there. Then fourth stage is the latent stage, or this stage is we start to grow. Our libido becomes inactive at this stage. So it's from 6 to puberty. We don't have much. We tend to not gain any pleasure about this stuff. We just go follow our hobbies or the normal pieces of pleasure, like play stage or the game stage. So yeah, this is the latent stage. Then lastly is the genital stage. I myself, I belong to the genital stage right now. It's from puberty to death. So the erogenous zone is, of course, the genitals again. But at this stage, our libido becomes active again at this stage. So it stopped from phallic stage. It stopped when during the transition to latent stage. Then we go back to explore the pleasure in our genital stage again, or in our genital pleasure to the genital stage itself again. So we grow mature at this age, and we grow to learn sexual interest towards other individuals. So the five psychosexual stages of Freud are oral stage, anal stage, phallic stage, latent stage, and genital stage. So I guess that's the lesson, or that's all I can say about Freud Revolution. My name is Micaela Digman, signing off.